So what is up guys, Killerkev today back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods that have hit the Bethesda.net website this week. This is going to be episode 153 within my series, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. But the first spot in the video is going to be Divine Atmosphere Aetherius. This is going to be 30.5 megabytes of a download. Now previously I have had a Divine Atmosphere mod as long as I can remember and it's been absolutely sensational. It was in, I do believe it was one of the takers in the immersive mods series. If you haven't checked any of those out, I'd appreciate you guys having a look at those as well. They are really cool and definitely will change the game, and so will with this mod. It changes a ton of the weather features within the game. I'm not too sure what the contrast is between the two, but this one definitely will be replacing the old one, as it does look really nice. It changes not only the night cycle but also some of the dusk or dawn. Either of those, it will change every single cycle to do with the weather. It won't affect the weather within the game. For me, I am running a completely different weather overhaul, so do not worry about that. But for me, this is a nice new addition to change for the night cycle, as I am definitely a big taker of these Divine Atmosphere mods. Now for the second spot in this video, if we are talking about immersive gameplay to do with Skyrim, this definitely could be a big one for you. This is going to be a Blacksmithing Overhaul. Adds plans for all of the craftable armor and weapon items within the game. Only items that you read the plans for, you will be able to craft. This is to add more of a realistic look to the blacksmithing system within the game. Plans will also be only purchasable by a few levels before the item can be found within the world, which is absolutely awesome. So obviously they have changed and implemented this with the scripts, making it better use for all sets. So a little bit more of a redeeming feeling once you do make those high-end sets to do with the base game. Blacksmithing plans can be purchased from blacksmiths themselves, fletchers too, or created by reverse engineering an item. Plans are consumed upon reading, so you pretty much like spells that you would have within the vanilla base game, allowing you to craft those particular corresponding armor or weapons due to the plans that you have upon those ones, providing you do have the perks as well. So very nice that it works in conjunction with the vanilla scripts, but also is changing quite a few to do with them. If you want to know any more information such as reverse engineering or any other information to do with this mod, I'd heavily suggest you going down in the description and clicking those links. This is going to be 283.5 kilobytes of a download. For the third spot in this video, and definitely going to be the thumbnail taker for this particular video, is going to be a mod, or a port shall I say, a lost port, simply called Predators. Now the original mod was called Predators the Lost Tribes, and what this does is it adds so many different features from the beloved franchise of Predator. You can play as a Predator from the standard Skyrim race, which is absolutely beautiful. You can use all the artifacts, weapons and armors that have been lost within the world of Tamriel. You can pick these up via crafting some of them, or you can actually obtain some of the ancient hidden locations to kill some of the god pods that have been dropped around the landscape. A book found in Helgen's Keep's tutorial area outside of Helgen's Keep and Dragon's Bane's castle will start you off and add points to your map where the camps of these particular gods can be found. Beware that some of these particular NPCs are incredibly strong, so you will need to obviously take a ton of different sort of health potions, if not some of your best gear, to obtain the beautiful, if not legendary items that some of these NPCs do have. Overall, an absolutely sensational mod. Again, if you want to go and see a full synopsis of this particular one, links down in the description. If you can't find any of the description to do with this mod, all you need to do is go onto the nexusmods.com Skyrim and you will find this particular mod. I'll link both down in the description. One is for the mod itself on the Bethesda.net website, and the other one is for you to read up to see if you are willing and able to get this particular mod. As I said before, 3 new playable races of the Predator to do with this one, and 42 new items with a dozen other different things implemented, such as armor and equipment. This is an absolute great mod, and it's only going to be 262.8 megabytes of a download for something absolutely crazy, and everyone is loving on the site too. For the penultimate spot in this video is going to be the TLS More FPS period. Adds a spell to the player's actor, so incompatible with mods that add spells to the player actor. Just install the mod and enable it, you are ready to go. If the mod doesn't work on start and you are slowing down, simply equip a weapon and unequip it for this mod to take effect. It decreases everything around you by 25%, creating a smoother gameplay experience. The mod remains at normal speed, so do not worry about that. And overall, it does change a few other different things implemented within the world and no takeaways at all. This means that the bugs and so on and so forth have been rectified and fixed for this particular mod and has changed dramatically. This one is only going to be 2.9 kilobytes of a download and is going to be on all platforms too. And for the last spot in this video is going to be a mod simply called Respawn NPCs. Again, this is going to be for all platforms and it's only going to be 751.7 kilobytes of a download. The description of this particular mod is that this mod adds respawn all enemies besides companions and etc. dead NPCs in order to search them out again, live in order to rob them again, enemies in order to win new victories. In combat, the original and many other enemies should not respawn, and the mod author was very disappointed, hence this mod has been created. Guys, if you want those old / dead NPCs to come back with certain different games, I know a lot of people have struggled with that. Maybe you've killed the wrong person and you need them in order to continue your journey throughout the campaign, then this is going to be a pretty cool mod for you. So guys, that's it for this episode. This has been episode 153 within my series. Guys, if you did enjoy the video, I'd appreciate a like on the video. As always, let me know in the comment section below if you'll be grabbing any of these mods that we have showcased within this video. If you're new around here too and you haven't already, consider clicking that subscribe button. Also click that little bell to get a daily notification for every single time I post a bit of content to the channel. But until the next one guys, Killerkev here and Killerkev out.